Hi guys, it's Liz here. Welcome to your root chakra pick a card reading. So for this, you will pick one of the four groups here. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So pick one of the piles and that will be your root chakra reading. So the purpose of this reading is to find out what your root chakra is trying to tell you. So if there's an imbalance, it'll let you know what the imbalance is, if it's blocked or overactive or both, and hopefully how to remedy the situation. So go ahead and take a minute to either pause the video, to use your intuition and not your eyes to pick a pile. Once you do, check out the timestamp down below to pick your group. All right, pile number 1, let's see what your root chakra has to tell you. All right, so this first card is renewal. So right away, I'm seeing a strong spring vibe. This feels like your root chakra has been bogged down with like some heavy, low vibe energy. That may be leaving you feeling lethargic, lazy, or maybe even depressed. If you're like me, you may have seasonal depression, so that you may be feeling a little bit of that right now as well. So your root chakra is craving light and new energy. This may be a call to do some positive changes. Have you been in your comfort zone too long? Are you in a job or relationship that isn't serving you, or that you have no passion for? Your root chakra is telling you it's time for something new. I'm also getting a strong seed vibe. So in Eastern tradition, the root chakra is associated with the element earth, and the seed mantra is Lum. What seeds have you been planting in your life? Are they seeds that are building a strong foundation, or more like trying to build a house on sand? Or are you planting seeds and then not bothering to nourish them? Okay, so let's see what the next card has to say for some clarity. Let's move that over. Just move this up here. Okay, so we have passion. So again, I'm seeing some connection to earth and spring with the window image there. And with that, some sun nourishing the earth below. Depending on where you are in the world, the winter months may have kept you inside, or now with the coronavirus forcing people to stay inside and away from other people, I see it's like chipping or draining away your passion. So again, I'm getting a strong comfort zone vibe. In order to balance and expand your root chakra, you need to step out of your comfort zone. So try something new, or something you know both scares and exhilarates you. Leave the stagnating situation you've been in behind. Plant some new seeds and nourish them. Okay, next card. So we have Quest. So I'm seeing a call to let go of the old and make room for the new. And this is part of your journey. This is about discovery. You know who you've been and who you are at this moment, but now it's time to discover who you're going to be next. So for example, maybe you've been someone who's been stubborn and stuck in their ways, and now it's time to bend. So be more flexible and adaptable. Maybe it's time to learn something new, and see the world through new eyes. So let's check out the next set of cards. You know what, I'm going to move these over a little bit. Okay. All right, so we have the Magician and the Mirror, Angel of Love, the Goddess of the Moon, and the Angel of Strength. So combined, the message I'm getting here is about self-empowerment. I'm also getting a call to tap into feminine energy. To be clear, this has nothing to do with gender. Feminine energy is creative, manifesting, it's intuition, and it's powerful. So in Tantra and Kundalini, this energy is called Shakti. She is our own energy and life force. So along with the quest card that we have here from earlier, this may be a call to move up from the root chakra. Root chakra energy is very dense, and it's easy for us to get stuck in like earthly matters and survival mode. It's time to move beyond surviving and worrying about, you know, how you're going to pay the bills, and giving a shit about what other people think. So I'm seeing, so tap into passion and creativity with the sacral chakra. So that's the second chakra up. It's one up from the root chakra. And will and strength and power with the solar plexus chakra. So that's just above the sacral. And then with the Angel of Love here, I'm also seeing unconditional love, kindness, and generosity with the heart chakra. And so that's just above the solar plexus in your chest. Let's see. Is there anything? You know what? So let's see what the tarot have to say. So let's move this up. Move these up. Okay, so we have Three of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So combined, I'm seeing entrepreneurship, making a career out of your own passion. If not entrepreneurship, then partnering with someone that shares your same values and passion, and shared respect. This will help you move out of survival mode. So the next set of cards are, let's see, let's move this up. Let's just move this. So we have Environmentalist and Light and Love. So with this combo, I'm seeing a call for balance. So when we're too rooted in the earth, we can become lethargic and lazy, and overly concerned with survival and security. And when we're too in the spiritual world, that is to say, up in the third eye and crown chakras, we can become floaty, head in the clouds, unreliable, and flaky. So as Gabrielle Bernstein says, be the light wherever you are, but you also need to be grounded. So a way to balance this out is by residing in the heart chakra, because this is the bridge between earth and spirit. So the next card is love. So how about that? So this is confirmation about finding balance in the heart chakra. I also feel this is connected to the message about following your passion, and you might hear my cat meowing. That's Misty. Misty says hi. So what was I saying? Right, so this is about following your passion and making a career out of it, either on your own or with someone else that shares your values and respect. So moving right along, here, I'll move this out of the way. What do we have? Family. So our sense of safety and security directly stems from our childhood, especially early on when we're babies. So if, like me, you had, a chaotic childhood or even a single truly traumatic experience as a baby, you may have developed a block in your root chakra. So to help clear this block, this card says, let's see, there's a glare there. So I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so it says, this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Okay, so lastly, we have, so yeah, I'll read it. Let me see. Make sure there's not a huge glare. Let's see. So this says, to be sure of the road, close your eyes and walk in the dark. Nope. 1 second. My light just went out. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Maybe that'll help with the glare. So the card says, spiritually closing your eyes permits heaven to enact the most wonderful guidance in your life. Say the prayer, open a new road to me today, and expect the unexpected. When it appears, accept the gift. No, I'll put this here. So again, go outside your comfort zone and try new things. Yes, it can and probably will feel scary. As humans, we crave knowing. It's rooted in our survival instincts. We have a collective belief that what we don't know will kill us. But if we only stay in what we know, we'd never grow. And no, I didn't mean to rhyme right there. So trust that the universe has your back, and do the biggest trust fall you've ever taken. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you found this reading helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye! Alright, group number 2. Let's see what your root chakra has to say. So that's discovery. So I'm getting a strong wisdom vibe straight out the gate. So this is a call to tap into and or listen to your highest self. I'm also getting something like discover your heart's desire or follow your heart message. I'm also feeling like this is a call to look into Kundalini or start a spiritual journey with the intent of attaining enlightenment. Let's check the next card to get some clarity. Okay, so that's guilty. Okay, so I'm seeing this card as a block in your root chakra. You're carrying a lot of guilt and maybe a martyr complex. I'm also seeing jealousy. I'm also feeling a strong sister energy. This energy doesn't have to be in regards to actual like blood related sisters. It could be best friends or another relative that you have a sister like relationship with. This could also be a mother or a parental figure type. I'm seeing comparison and judgment as well. Maybe some perfectionism as well. I'm also seeing alcoholism or binge drinking to repress memories and emotions. Okay, let's check the next couple of cards for more info. Move this up. Move this up. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have excuse me. Okay, so we have woman holding a coin in action. So right away, I'm seeing a woman who really cares about her appearance and status. She may be very popular, or someone who holds a high position either socially or in her job. I'm kind of getting a Regina George vibe from her.
And evil takes a human form in Regina George.
She's the queen bee, the star. Those other two are just her little workers.
So she's not necessarily liked, but she's both feared and worshipped.
One time, she punched me in the face. It was awesome. And I'd be like, why are you so obsessed with me?
This is a woman who can either make or break you. If this woman is representing you, this may be something you need to take action on. This type of attitude is not serving you, or at least it won't in the long run. So this is a root chakra imbalance that I'm seeing, likely an overactive root chakra. So overactive root chakra can be extremely self-centric and shallow in the sense that it only sees and cares about what's happening in the individual's world. It goes back to the Regina George vibe of only caring about yourself.
This is your room? It was my parents' room, but I made them trade me.
Okay, so the next card is Oracle cards. So this makes me think back to what I mentioned at the beginning of the reading over here about tapping into your highest self and listening to the wisdom that comes through. So if up to this point you're not sure how to proceed with any blocks in your chakras or how to deal with other people in your life, consult your highest self for guidance. This could be through actual oracle cards or meditation or intuition. All right, so let's see what the tarot have to say. I'll just move this over first. Okay. Okay. All right, so first we have the Four of Swords and the Two of Cups. So with this combination, I'm seeing a call for forgiveness and peace. I'm also seeing acceptance. So this will help clear blocks and balance your root chakra. So I'm seeing a need for reflection and meditation, and maybe some journaling or counseling. Okay, next. Let's see. Okay, put this here. So we have flow. So this could be called to be less rigid and learn to go with the flow. I'm also seeing a need to let your emotions flow. So if you've been suppressing and rejecting your emotions, you need to release them in order to heal. I cannot say this enough. Emotions are not a weakness. It takes strength to be vulnerable and to let yourself feel and express your emotions honestly. Suppressing and rejecting our truth is what leads to illness. So let that shit out and be well. All right, moving on. Let's move this. Okay. Okay, so we have play and entrepreneur. Okay, so if you've been working with Regina George, you may want to think about piecing out of that relationship and going to work for yourself. Whether you've been working for someone else or if you're already an entrepreneur, I'm seeing a call to have more fun at and with work. Taking work and money too seriously also blocks our root chakra and makes life kind of suck. So are you working a soul-sucking 9 to 5 just to pay the bills? Or are you working your fingers to the bone to get your business off the ground or to keep it afloat? Whether you stay at that job or not, it may be time to shift perspectives in order to bring more joy and gratitude into your life. Doing this will also help clear blocks and balance your root chakra. All right, last but not least, let's see. Actually, I'm gonna read this first. So let's see if you can see this, the glare. All right. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Let's see what's on the back. Mercy is a rare word, one hardly spoken. What are merciful actions? Not judging another, speaking with kind words, thinking compassionate thoughts about others. May acts of mercy come your way. So, along with the message written in this card, I'm also seeing a call to bring love to your root chakra and who you identify as in this life. So, are you the Regina George in this reading? Are you feeling negatively about that? If so, I would suggest to, or the cards rather, are suggesting to drop the judgment and forgive yourself, then act accordingly. So they're saying to respond with compassion, then move forward with your heart. For that matter, if you've been the one who's felt personally attacked by the Regina George in your life,
how many of you have ever felt personally victimized by Regina George?
the advice remains the same. Let go of judgment, forgive, respond with compassion, and move forward from your heart. All right, so that's all I have for you, group number 2. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye. All right, group number 3. Let's see what your root chakra has to say. All right, so insecurity. So I'm seeing insecurity around money. I know money and job-related things are scary right now with the coronavirus, causing a lot of businesses to close temporarily, and people are either being quarantined or self-quarantining and practicing social distancing. But this block in your root chakra goes back to childhood. Maybe you are from a low-income family and or heard negative affirmations like money doesn't grow on trees, you have to work hard for money, or something like that. Also, side note, if you can hear my neighbors, they are listening to a movie or playing a video game very loudly, so I apologize. Back to the reading. So I'm also seeing an insecure living situation. So again, this could be from a low-income family situation, or there may have been some abuse or neglect. I'm also seeing insecure attachment, specifically avoidant. This is really about protecting ourselves, but it can also be caused by neglect or having to raise ourselves. So we identify as just being super independent. Okay, so let's see what the next card has to say. Oops. Move that. And there. Enlightenment. So I'm feeling like you need to tap into your solar plexus chakra to help you out in healing these insecurities. The solar plexus chakra is all about strength, power, self-confidence, and your will. Even though the root chakra resonates with the color red, you may want to send it some white or yellow or golden light to help clear your blocks. Okay, next card. Okay, so again, this goes back to the solar plexus chakra and really building your strength and confidence to overcome your insecurities. So the Archangel Chamuel is known for strength, courage, and inner peace. So call on him to help you out. Or if angels aren't your thing, invoke those same traits and qualities in yourself. So next up we have freedom. Okay, so I'm seeing financial freedom as well as emotional freedom. So you may find EFT super helpful with clearing your insecurities and blocks and building your self-confidence. I'm also getting a message that you're not tied down to your job or any aspect of your life where you've felt trapped or hopeless. That is my cat Misty. So I'm seeing the image of an elephant that thinks it's stuck to the spot by a rope around its leg tied to a little wooden stake in the ground. The elephant thinks it doesn't have the power to pull the stake out and leave because of failed attempts when it was a little baby. It doesn't realize it's all grown up now and has the strength to just peace out of the situation and go live its best life. You're not a helpless baby anymore. With very little effort, you could just pull the stake out of the ground and go live your best life without anything or anyone tying you down. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. The Star. So this card is all about hope, inspiration, creativity, feeling emotionally fulfilled, and wish fulfillment. This is the type of mindset you're being guided to embrace. The more hopeless we feel and the more we focus on lack, the more things stay the same. So this is really about manifesting your desired outcome. And when it comes to manifesting, as the saying goes, energy flows where attention goes. So if you focus on insecurity and lack, you just manifest more of the same. But if you shift to a more hopeful mindset, you'll see changes in what you manifest in your life. A high vibe energy such as gratitude, joy, and love can manifest your desired outcome. And at the very least, these high vibe energies feel a hell of a lot better than hopelessness and lack. So even if you're not into The Secret and the law of attraction, your root chakra is letting you know you'll feel a lot better coming from a place of hope rather than the lack thereof. Okay, next, let's move these over. What do we got? Miracles. Right, so this just plays right off of the star card. This is about hope and renewal. Even if up until now you felt like a victim of circumstance or that your life is pointless or just sucks, use the affirmation on this card here. You can see that. To change your mindset and energy. This will help you in manifesting your desired outcome, or at the very least, raise your vibration so that you feel good. You are on earth for a reason. You have purpose. You are a miracle. Life can beat us down, but we can use those hardships to our advantage. We can choose to let them make us stronger, not weaker. Okay, so let's check out the next card. Okay, move that up. So daydream. So part of manifesting our desired outcome is through visualization and feeling like we already attained the outcome. So I'm getting a call for meditation. So part of clearing and balancing your root chakra is with meditation. Sit in stillness and allow yourself to be an observer of thoughts that float by. Don't judge them or grab onto them. Just notice them as they pass by. As this card says, here. Okay. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. Okay, so let's check out the last two cards. Okay. Right, so I'll read them first. So, okay. The root cause of all disease is a negative attitude about taking care of yourself. In the back. How do you define taking care of yourself? Create a new self-care practice today. Observe your comfort level when it comes to being good to yourself. Discomfort is a wise teacher. Okay. And the second card. Oh. Love is like a deep pool that never dries up. In the back. You have more to give than you realize. The only expectation you should have in giving to others is what you expect of yourself. That's how you stay replenished. Okay. So the final message from your root chakra is about taking care of yourself and believing in yourself. You're not a victim. You have value and worth, and you're stronger and more resilient than you think. You need to get out of the lack mindset and start taking care of yourself and living your best life. If, like me, you have I've always taken care of myself, I basically raised myself belief, don't think that this message doesn't apply to you. Just scraping by and surviving is not the kind of care we're talking about. Just surviving is not living your best life or truly caring for yourself. As a kid, you may have needed to just survive, but as an adult, you get to choose more for yourself. Don't just survive, thrive. All right, so that's all I have for you, group number 3. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye. All right, group number 4, let's see what your root chakra has to say. Okay, acceptance. So with this card, I'm seeing a lack of self-acceptance. I'm also seeing that you may not feel whole or complete, like there's a piece of you missing. I'm seeing an anxious, insecure attachment style where you are almost desperate to be in a relationship, to feel safe, and in hopes of feeling complete. Like you're looking for your soulmate or twin flame. Even if this isn't exactly you, do please keep in mind that this is a general reading. I'm still seeing low self-esteem and I'm not enough belief. I also see you just kind of settling and staying in your comfort zone. Even though you might be bored or lacking a sense of passion, it gives you a sense of security and safety. So let's check out the next card for some more details and clarity. Self-worth. Okay, so we'll move that here. Right, so your sense of self-worth doesn't look great. I'm seeing that you may put other people on a pedestal, and you may feel like you're not good enough for them, or that they're better than you. I've been super guilty of doing this in the past too. Sort of hero worshipping others in my life, and seeing myself as less than rather than seeing myself as equal. So there's a call here to shift your perspective and to see that you are deserving of more, and that you have worth and value and purpose. So let's check out the next couple of cards. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, and the garden and the gate. Okay, so the 4th chakra is the heart chakra, which resonates with both green and pink. Green is giving, It loves and heals outwards. And pink is receiving and loves and heals inward. The heart chakra, along with Archangel Raphael, is about unconditional love and compassion. And it's our healing center. So with this first card, I'm seeing a call to heal your relationship with yourself and to cultivate self-love. Call on Archangel Raphael to help you out if you need it. The second card here is really about abundant prosperity and staying safe. So this goes back to what I mentioned earlier about settling and staying in your comfort zone. The unknown can be scary, so we lock ourselves into what we know in order to feel safe. When we do this, we limit ourselves. This also reminds me of limiting beliefs. In this case, the limiting belief is, I'm not enough. Thankfully, Archangel Raphael is reaching his hand out to help you heal this limiting belief. Okay, so the next card is nutrition. Okay, so I'm seeing this as a call to be nurturing to yourself and to feed yourself healthy thoughts and beliefs. Use affirmations such as, I am enough, I am deserving, I am worthy, I have value, and I love and accept myself. Nurture your mental health with self-care. So up next, the High Priestess. So this card is about intuition and inner peace and strength. This is a woman who is sure of herself and her abilities, so she doesn't feel the need to freak out or stress out. She is very centered and grounded, while also spiritual and connected to source energy or pure consciousness. This woman is very much in touch with her highest self. She is self-aware and confident. She knows her worth and value. Invoke and tap into this energy for yourself to help clear blocks and balance your root chakra. So up next we have simplicity. So when we look at the affirmation, let's see, on this card, it reminds me of the High Priestess energy, being grounded and connected, leaving you feeling calm and serene. To me, this sounds like a call to meditate. Keep it simple by sitting in stillness and paying attention to your breath. Don't try to control it, just notice it. Bring that energy to your root chakra to help clear and balance it. Okay. So next we have energy work. So this builds on the call to meditate, to tap into High Priestess energy and to work on and with your heart chakra and Archangel Raphael. You may also find visualizing white or golden light clearing your blocks in your root chakra helpful. Okay, and last but not least, oh, you know what, we have, okay, so I'll just read it. Hope is nature's way of enabling us to survive so that we can discover nature itself. In the back. For this day, acknowledge the restoring power of hope. Direct that power to bless all that needs healing in your life, including your negative attitudes and disappointments. So even if we can't see a different or better way, or you have a limiting belief that you can't change, this card is asking you to try giving hope a chance, rather than just giving up and settling. What if things could get better? What if you decided to believe you deserved more? What if you are enough? What if you recognized your worth and value? What might your life look like? Let yourself hope, then take action. Don't just settle for a safe, subpar life. You are worthy and deserving of a life of joy, love, and passion. So that's all I have for you, group number 4. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye!